Alright, it's been a while since I've played StSLib, so let's give it a go and see if I can indeed slay the Spire. The odds are probably against me. So let's go with the Ironclad and see how we do. Okay, upgrade a card. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. Would that be good here? Yes, maybe. I could maybe get to this elite. Get that one for free. Is the path after that any good though? Well, it's okay. It's not the worst at least. Something like that perhaps. I don't love it, but maybe. It's pretty likely that I would get here. To get that one free elite and then get one more free elite there and 2 campfires in total. What else can I do here? Random rare relic, that would be pretty nice as long as it's a good one. It might also be utter junk, in which case it would obviously not be good. So let's see if I went this way instead. And then that leaves me with the option of skipping that elite. There's a campfire there. Okay, I don't love that either. However, if I take the 1 HP option, if I went this way instead, assuming I don't get a combat in these 3 question marks here, would that be better? I think it would. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see about the 1 HP option here. Okay, start with the red path. Hello, cultist. Nice to see you. Goodbye. Blessing of the Forge. Nice to see. I don't like Searing Blow, so I'm not going to be taking that. Seeing red seems to be way too early. Thunderclap is unexciting, but acceptable. I will take that. Okay, well, sure. This is a good one with Neo's Lament. Upgrade 2, lose 23. And then, okay, well, options. So, we got Bash and Strike. That's pretty good from the last event. So I think it's going to be Transform here. I don't see a good upgrade. Thunderclap is like okay, I guess. Remove is worth considering, but I think I'll Transform here. Transformer Strike. Flex. Okay, well, not terribly thrilled about that, but okay, sure. Why not? Why the hell not? You win some, you lose some. Okay, let's continue. No combat. Instead, we have a dapper, cheery gremlin. What you gonna do, gremlin? You are going to heal me up. Okay, well, sure. Why not? Thank you, I suppose. It's not the best heal ever, but it's a free heal. Alright, and I think now I will indeed go left. Okay, goodbye and goodbye. Ancient Potion. Searing Blow is here again. I still don't want you, Searing Blow. But I guess I have to give props for the tenacity here. Body Slam, not very good here. Dual Wield, also not very good. I think I'll skip. But Dual Wield does have some potential late game, but we are obviously not there. Okay, well, I will skip. 3 sentries. The free elite. Good job, Thunderclap. Whetstone is the relic. Clothesline, sword, boomerang. I think I will take clothesline here. Yeah. Sure. Armaments, I guess I could consider, but I think I'd like more damage instead. And clothesline is also... It applies weak as well. Sword boomerang is also decent, but I don't... Well, actually, I do have strength in the form of flex, so I could consider that instead. Still, though, I think I'll take clothesline. Okay, and now it's upgraded along with Thunderclap. So yeah, that's a good hit. Thank you. Okay, let's see about this second delete. And this upgrade is going to be flex. Maybe I should have gone left instead, because this upgrade isn't the best. Though flex is an okay upgrade, I guess. So, whatever. Also, too late to weep about that. Or rather, I shouldn't weep about that. Also, yes, I can combine flex with the ancient potion, and I even might for this fight. Also, if you haven't seen me play this game, don't expect too much from me. I occasionally win, but I'm not like terribly good at it. So I could start straight away with the bash. That's pretty good. I could also just wait for the flex, and I think I would like to get the ancient potion effect there, so I think I'll wait here. We have some room to maneuver. Okay, there it is. There you go. 4 strength. Well, I don't know. Next turn isn't the best turn, but I can defend if I wake it up now. It's not the worst turn to wake it up, and yeah, I guess I should probably do it now. Okay, well, let's start the fight proper. Take that. Okay, clothesline is here. I guess I will defend. Take some damage, but that is fine. Defend and strike. As you do in the early game. Okay, that's a nice turn. Do it in that order. I'll very likely make a bunch of mistakes in this run. We'll see how far I actually get. Mercury Hourglass. Okay, that's a good one. It is Hexaghost I'm fighting instead of Mr. Slime, though, so it's not the best here. Not complaining, though. It's an excellent relic. Pummel. Okay, well, with the Flex Plus, yes. Yes, I will take that. The other options won't do much, I don't think. Ancient tea set, sure. I'm not the biggest lover of tea, but... Well, I don't know. I guess I should try some different teas instead of the bulk options. I do remember liking, like, I think it was in Turkey when I was a kid, but I don't remember much about it. But there was a tea there that I did enjoy consuming, but honestly, I don't remember anything else about it. Anyway, Whirlwind is here, Barricade is here, and both of which I could consider. I think it's going to be Whirlwind. Works very well with the Flex Plus again, as well as the Thunderclap Plus, and I can immediately upgrade it here. Barricade is... well, it has a lot of potential to win the run eventually, but I would need to get that far, and currently the deck isn't doing anything for it. Not really, and it's very costly. So let's just take the Whirlwind. And upgrade it. Okay, and I suppose it's time for a store, and I can even go for a Burning Elite probably. And it's okay to lose some hit points as well, since it's Hexaghost specifically. I could also skip the store and go for a question mark, but I can afford a relic at the store. So if there's a good one, that would be nice. There are some very good events, but there are also some absolute stinkers, so I don't know. Let's go for a store, I think. I'm not entirely excited about that with 200 gold, but I guess that's enough. Well, I could go for a meme with prismatic shard. Don't think I've ever actually taken this in a regular run and won. Maybe I have, but I don't know. There's also just in flame here, which is better, I think. If I get very, very lucky, the prismatic shard would be game-breaking, basically, but I would need to get very lucky with it. Secret technique does a little with fetching flex, but I'm not going to go for it, I don't think. I'll take the inflame and remove a strike, I suppose. Let's scale the strength. Am I currently beating Hexaghost? I don't know. It's, I think, close. I definitely need the inflame's help there. I don't know. Well, anyway, there's still time to get stronger. A pretty good fight for my deck, but I don't draw any of the AoE here. Which means I'm going to take some damage. Well, so it goes. At least I can kill the sneaky gremlin straight away. So I only take 5, right? I could also kill the fat one. I think, yeah, that's better. I still take 5, but I don't get debuffed. Okay. There we go. Ultimately pretty easy. 12 damage to all enemies. Goodbye. Okay, now it gets interesting. Actually decent choices here. Bloodletting works very well with Whirlwind. Doesn't really do much otherwise, not yet though. Flame Barrier is excellent. I also don't have any card draw, so it's a bit awkward if I draw Bloodletting on the wrong turn. True Grit is pretty good, but I would, I think, need to upgrade it to really love it. Currently I don't have any exhaust synergies, but I could get there. I think I'll just take the Flame Barrier here. Bloodletting has a lot of potential though. Definitely a lot of it, but also I don't really have any block, or didn't have any block prior to taking that. Anyway, so Burning Elite is the 3 sentries, and immediately Flex plus Whirlwind is here. And I can kill one of them. Okay, well, that's nice. So it's going well so far, but we'll see how I actually fare against the real challenge. Lantern. Elixir. Bloodletting. Okay. Okay, do I take it now? It still has those same problems. It's not going to help unless I draw it exactly when I draw Whirlwind is the thing. Well, I guess with Flame Barrier it can also help, because Flame Barrier is costly. Well, then again, yes, I have Clothesline as well. Well, sure. I guess I will take that. I don't think I would like a Havoc or another Clothesline. Let's take that Bloodletting and see how we do. The upgrade is going to be Inflame. And maybe I'll even use the Blessing of the Forge. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Plenty of cards have been upgraded. The relics are like, I don't know, decent. Mercury Hourglass is excellent. Other than that, they don't really do all that much. Apart from the first turn, which occasionally won't even matter, but let's see if it matters here. Well, it kind of did. Bash plus Clothesline. Okay. Alrighty. 2 energy wasted though. Okay, and flame barrier. Do I also use this now? Maybe. It's a pretty good use of that potion. So if I'm going to use it, it definitely needs to be now, I think. So I will. I'm sufficiently scared of Hexa here. Let's do it. And I'll save the pummel for later. Let's full block instead. Alright, Inflame, and I do get the Bloodletting plus Whirlwind, so let's make use of that. 16 damage times 4. Okay, and now the Bloodletting is showing why it's a tricky pick or a risk. Now it won't do anything for us. Indeed, it is actually a detriment. Alright, time to bash again. We need that damage. Yeah. Okay, seems we got there though. Strong enough. Okay, Act 1 done. Act 1 is my favorite act in the game. Exhume, Bludgeon, Brutality. Not thrilled about any of those, to be honest. It's better to take one than to skip, though. Currently there is absolutely 0 things to exhume. Unless I want Ascender's Bane back. Okay, so that's not going to be a take there. How about Brutality? I'm already losing hit points with Bloodletting. The only healing is Burning Blood. Bludgeon is, I don't know, it's like fine. It's not great though, when it costs 3. If I take it, am I taking Snecko Eye though? Maybe I would. I do have the Flame Barrier and the Clothesline. And the Whirlwind, and the Bash. So it's between Brutality and Bludgeon. Which one will it be though? One thing that I would like, which would make the game easier, is that I would get to pick the Relic first. Well, I don't know. So if I don't get Snecko Eye, is Bludgeon even going to help all that much? Let's try Brutality. I have the suspicion that I will end up regretting this, but there is a possibility that I don't. Okay, well this is bad. Calling Bell, Mark of Pain, Sacred Bark. Yeah, I'm not going to be taking Mark of Pain, I don't think, especially with Bloodletting and a 0 card draw. Well, actually that's not true, I do have Brutality now. But yeah, I'm going to gamble on Calling Bell. Sacred Bark to double the effect of the elixir to exhaust any number of cards. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good to me. Okay, well, let's see if Calling Bell is kind to us this time. Anchor, Pantograph, Bird Face Turn. Well, that's pretty good. And that does also provide healing for the Brutality. Okay. I kind of like it. I don't love it. But yeah, that is a lot of healing actually. And I can take more powers to get even more healing. So I guess this might end up being pretty good. If I were a more experienced, better player, then I could better assess that. But alas, it is what it is. Anyway, let's see. How do we do here? If I go here, I have the option of going left or right. So if I go here... That's not like perfect by any means. If I were strong, I could do something like that. Yeah, that seems good, but... Well, then again, with all this healing, maybe? And I do have a lot of AoE, so... 2 of the elites of this act are... going to be easier because of that. Book of Stabbing, though, how do I fare there? I do have the clothesline to weaken it. Flame Barrier is pretty damn nice there as well. Well, anyway, I think I'll start here and we'll see. Keep it as an option to go to the store. Anchor is trying its best, but it's not going to help here. Bloodletting is helping, though. Do I care about using Bash here? 11 times 5, that's 55. I think raw damage is the way to go. It does have 3 artifacts after all. Nearly there, but that is not enough. So let's see. Okay, need a bit more, and that is enough. Okay. Good. Anger, Flex, Blood for Blood. Well, Blood for Blood with Bloodletting and Brutality, that does sound like a combo to me. I might consider Anger if it were upgraded. Obviously don't want an unupgraded Flex here. I'll take the Blood for Blood. I think I will skip the vampires. I only have 3 strikes left. I have healing, a lot of it. Max HP is a valuable resource, so no. I step back and raise my weapon in defiance. Okay. How about the store? Going to the store also gives me the option of going left as a path. So maybe 186 gold. Potion sucks. Getting like at least 1 good potion definitely helps against elites. I might also get a good potion from the combats themselves though. Also, if I go to this path, there is a store there, so I think I'd rather save my money. Not sure if that's the best rationale to have, but anyway. Okay, brutality first, I suppose. Then again, it doesn't even matter here. The birds are... I don't know, we'll see. I do have the AoE here. Potentially I can drop all of them in 1 turn with Whirlwind, we'll see. Okay, also what is the act boss? Bronze Automaton. Okay. Okay, well there's the Whirlwind, there's the Flex, and there's the Blood for 0 cost. Can't drop all of them though, but can I actually kill them? Turns out that yes, I can. Feel no pain, dual wield, wild strike plus. Well, I don't know. How about the dual wield now? Well, actually, I do have bird-faced urn. Feel no pain is excellent, but it's not excellent here. I don't exhaust anything. The only thing I exhaust is myself and potentially the Woober. Okay, well, I'll take the dual wield now. Now it's actually potentially good. Cultists, huh? Another AoE fight. How about dual wielding Dual-wielding thunderclap. Not the worst idea I've had. It's also not, like, terribly powerful, but it's decent enough to do it, I think. Alright, so now the whirlwind should kill them, I think. Yeah, it should, especially with the help of the Mercury Hourglass. However, I do not draw it here. Okay, well, let's take a bit. Taking a bit is acceptable. Maybe I should have attacked another one there, though. Potentially a slight mistake. There's the Whirlwind, and there's the Flex Plus. Goodbye. I should have checked if that would actually kill, but... Obviously it did there, but eventually I might make like an autopiloting mistake playing like that. Exhume is back, but again, or still, it's not very good. Not very good here. How about an unupgraded Rage? Could be like decent, not great, not currently. However, eventually I can potentially dual wield Blood for Blood, which would cost 0. That would be a nice use for it. Heavy Blade does have some synergy, but it's unupgraded. I think I'll try the Rage here, but I don't know. Doesn't seem fantastic, but seems like it could eventually work, kind of. Does work with the Whirlwind. Well, then again, if I leave Whirlwind as a 0 cost attack, then it kind of works. I don't know. Why did I even bring that up? Anyway, I suppose I'll try the Rage. Let's see about it. Also Regen Potion, so more healing. Here's the first elite fight though. Shelled Parasite and a Fungi Beast. Not the best turn 1, but at least I can nearly full block. Yeah, this is a bit awkward and potentially very damaging. This is a very difficult fight, usually at least. Fungi Beast, of course, will give me vulnerable as I kill it. So which one do I attack here? I think I do attack the Fungi. Well, then again, I do have the AoE, so it's going to die anyway at some point. Like, basically, that's a given. 6 plus 8, 14. So I get 2 pummels on the Shelled Parasite. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll go for it. Take that! Alrighty. Inflame. Rage Thunderclap, I guess. And take a bunch. Well, it was kind of smooth sailing until this point. Here we are now. The Shelled Parasite really hates me. But if I don't take too much damage here, I might still be able to go left here. Well, we'll see about that. We shall see. Okay, Whirlwind is here. Will it kill the Parasite though? So it's going to be what, 16, right? 16 times 3? 48? That means I don't have enough damage. Well, that is very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I suppose I will Flame Barrier and strike the Fungi Beast in that case. But I still take a bunch of damage doing that. Yeah, I suppose that's what I kind of have to do. Alright, well, take 8. I guess it could be worse. Down to 35 hit points, and now it should be dead, I think. Yes, it is dead. Okay, well, 40 hit points. And Block Potion will replace the Elixir. Havoc Plus. So... occasionally that will be good. Occasionally it will be quite bad. Do I take it? I don't have any synergies for exhausting. It is upgraded though. I do like the color green. Probably my favorite color. Coincidentally, I just watched for the first time the film The Color of Money, which is the sequel to The Hustler, which I also saw for the first time recently. I think The Hustler is the better film, but both of them are pretty good. Anyway, to Havoc or not to Havoc? That is the question here. I'll try it out, I think. Let's see how it does. The problem is that since I'm kind of a... well, not the top player of this game, I potentially will be making a mistake playing that at some point. Not the easiest card to play, necessarily. Okay, so do I feel frisky enough to go left? I think I probably do with these 2 potions. Potentially I can die though, which would be bad. I must admit, that would be bad. If I win, I do get to go to Campfire. And if I get to this store, then I should be pretty well off. It is a gamble though. The deck is like decent, but it's definitely not fantastic. Not spectacular. I think I will go for it though. And probably immediately drink the regen potion. Okay, gremlins are here. Gremlins are immediately attacking. That's fine. Might even be better that way. I don't know. Well, I guess I could get the RNG that the leader never gets to attack. I suppose I will use the regen potion straight away. Not use the block potion yet, but yeah, this is a good fight for us. Probably at least. Start with brutality as well. I could play Havoc. So is there a card that I would hate hitting here? Not really, I don't think. Like Clothesline or Bash would be like semi-bad if they would hit one of the smaller ones, but I guess I can live with that if that happens. Well, let's hope so at least. Okay, it's the Ascender's Bane. Well, thank you. Thank you, I guess. Well, yes, that is good. That is good. Thank you. Thank you for real, and not in the fake way that human interaction sometimes works. Alright. Dual wield is here with Inflame. I suppose I will. I could just bash though. I could just bash. I don't know, it's a little bit greedy perhaps to go for the Inflame Plus here. Bird-faced Urn is a consideration, but I don't know. If I also had the relic that makes cards free if you play a power, then obviously that would be the right call, but I don't. How about just Inflame plus Bash? That, I think, is the safer option, and being safe is usually the better option in this game. Well, not always, obviously, but anyway. Yeah, I think I'll go with that one. I would imagine that that is better, so I will do that. Okay, not attacking. Bloodletting is here. Is it going to help? I guess it does help a little bit. Probably go for the leader. Yeah, that seems to be the right call. Yes, and let's block with bloodletting. If I kill now, which I will, I don't get the full benefit out of the potion, but that's fine. Pretty good fight. Maybe I should have saved the potion though, I don't know. Maybe. I do get another potion though. Blue candle. So... Curse of the Bell. I don't remember how the interaction works there. So I think I can like exhaust it, kind of, but it will maybe return to my hand. I don't remember if it's the Curse of the Bell that works like that, or if it's the Necronomic Curse. Well, in any case, we might find out. We might find out. Inflame is here again. Do I take it? I think I do with Earth-Faced Urn. And also with the dual wield. Other options are really underwhelming there. Alright, let's upgrade something. Blood for blood is good. Brutality is good. Inflame is good. Dual wield is good. Flame barrier is good. I think it's going to be the blood for blood. Though dual wield definitely has a lot of potential. Okay, so yes, the next campfire is the last node here for this act. Also now it's going to be the Slavers or the Book of Stabbing. The Slavers could be okay with my deck. Not sure about the Book of Stabbing. I think it's going to be blood for the upgrade, but I don't know. Could definitely see it being something else instead. Brutality though? No, yeah, this is one of those good problems to have. Lots of options. The brutality upgrade is pretty decent. Makes it innate. I suppose I will take the blood for blood though. That is a very nice upgrade. Not sure if it's the right call, but it is a call that I've made. Oh, okay, well the game wants to give this fight to me for free, it seems. Thunderclap Whirlwind 6 energy, huh? Don't mind if I do. Vajra. Okay, well that helps. That does help. Pummel, Spot Weakness, Anger. Well, all of those have arguments for them. I think they're not like the greatest options. I think it's going to be Spot Weakness for even more strength. At some point you will have enough strength, but is this the point? Probably not. Not yet. Some turns this will do nothing though. Anger is... well, I guess it's getting a bit late for it, especially when it's unupgraded. Pummel would probably be better, especially with this deck. But yeah, let's take the Spot Weakness, and that should be enough strength. Probably. We'll see about that, but probably enough strength for a long, long while, maybe forever. Yo dog, I heard you like energy. Okay, sure. Happy flower. Make me happy. Frozen egg is here. I don't know if that's that good. I mean, it's good, but it's not going to help me immediately. Dolly's mirror. What would I duplicate? Inflame Plus, perhaps? Blood for blood, perhaps? Brutality, perhaps? Worth considering. Not like the best Dolly's mirror I've seen. Discovery could be good. Panache, occasionally okay, but I really don't think we need more AoE here. How about Discovery plus Remove? Seems decent. Though it's going to be a long time to upgrade that Discovery, but I think I'll take that one. There's also a fairy in bottle here, but don't think I want it. Not for that price. Not when I have to ditch a potion to get it. Feel no pain is here as well. Now I do have the Havoc and the Discovery, but it's still not like fantastic. Not great, so I think I'll just remove a strike again. Down to 2. Okay, 95 gold left. Do I take anything? I could still take the Feel No Pain. Not going to take a spot weakness. I think I'll skip altogether. Though if I do take the Feel No Pain now, then when I eventually probably have more synergies with exhausts, then it will be there already. And also I do have the Bird-Faced Urn. And also there are some fights where exhausting mechanics are going to happen regardless. Okay, maybe I convinced myself. Let's take the Feel No Pain here from the store. And let's fight another elite. Okay, it is the Book of Stabbing, so this is probably the worst one. Well, let's see how we fare. Okay, not going to use the upgrade potion for this. Like a tiny little bit tempted, but no. Also yes, Curse of the Bell and Blue Candle. I'm not going to test it now, but yeah, I don't remember if that's the curse you can exhaust basically infinitely or not. We might find out in this fight, maybe. If we get to the Bronze Automaton, then we probably will find out. Anyway, I think we'll dual wield Feel No Pain here. Probably. I will also Clothesline. How many exhausts do I have here? Discovery, Havoc, Ascender's Bane. Yeah, I think it's probably worth doing this. Okay, some weird audio issues are happening. I'll take a little break here. Okay, let's continue. So, I was going to dual wield the Feel No Pain. Let's do so, I think. I could also maybe consider Blessing of the Forge here. Is that going to help? Well, it would help a little bit. How much though? Will it help enough? I think I will not do it though. Let's just dual wield the Feel No Pain here. Maybe I'll use the block potion though, we'll see. Probably will actually. Okay, and Clothesline. Okay, well, it's the full value from the block potion. I will use that one. Okay, Inflame. Well, Rage, Inflame, Blood for Blood, Strike. And that is going to, yes, provide 6 block. 5 times 4. Yeah, this is not going to be enough damage, is it? No, I don't think so. Well, at least it exhausts for some help. But yeah, this hurts. Okay, please, can I kill you now? 16. Well, Havoc might hit something. Discovery might hit something. Let's see about the Havoc first. Well, should I bash first? Maybe. I think spot weakness is going to be a skip here. Yeah, let's do it like that. Please hit something good. You did. Thank you. Matryoshka. Well, doesn't really help here, but welcome aboard. Explosive potion as well. Heavy blade plus pummel in flame. Well, all of those have arguments for them. I think it's going to be the heavy blade plus for me, dog. With all this strength that I have. And also the dual wield. And, well, I don't know, maybe we might even end up with Sneko Eye. Provided we even get that far, but let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, question mark or a fight? The question mark might also be a fight. I think it's definitely the question mark, though. I don't want to go to a store. Okay. I don't usually go for jaxed, but here I might. Mutagenic strength, obviously good as well. Transform 2, probably good as well. I usually go for the transforms. No matter which character I'm playing as. I do have a lot of healing, and strength benefits me a lot, so I think it's probably going to be Jax. Probably. Is that too much strength, though? It might be. It's potentially too much. Also, it does take me a while to actually play it over and over. And it will also hurt me, playing it over and over. I don't know. All three could be good here. I think at this point I care less about the mutagenic strength, though. Since I don't get to keep it. How about the transform instead? I could get rid of the... well, this strike. Well, potentially also the upgraded one. I think I'm starting to lean towards the transform. Yeah, maybe I do have enough strength as it stands. So, sure, let's go for the transform as I usually do. Strike and defend, I think. Though the strike plus is not that great either. Now let's do both of the strikes, despite one of them being upgraded. Okay, well, Clash is occasionally better, but it's not very good. Ghostly Armor is decent. Sure. Superb, you say. Okay, well, if you say so. Yet another elite fight. The Snake Plant. Okay. Well, I guess I play everything. Okay, take 8. That's fine. I will accept that. Okay, well... That is Havoc for you. Thanks. You tried your best. Now leave it to the rest. Disarm. I like it. Rupture. I like it. Heavy blade, not like. Rupture. Well, that's again strength. But obviously I do have the brutality and the bloodletting, so... Yeah. I would love a disarm though, but it's gonna be the rupture. And let's see if I can get the arena, because... Well, that would be nice. Instead we find hooded figures. Okay, just the gold, please, I think. They didn't even notice. Okay. And the upgrade is Rupture, I think. Brutality would be good. Discovery would be good. Inflame would be okay. Dual wield would be good, but probably the Rupture. Rupture plus, and I think this should be a pretty free fight with all of this strength, but we'll see. We shall see. Also the AoE does help here. Okay, Inflame Havoc. And I can even use the Clash. Yay! Bash, well... we won't be needing that, I don't think, so fine. We have enough damage. Probably. Hopefully. We'll see. Tiny bit awkward. I think I do just get more strength here. And do that. Oh no, my brutality. Oh no, my rupture. Okay, well, yeah. They are fighting back. Yeah, that is problematic. I do have the explosive potion though, which I probably will use. Do I use it now though? I think maybe yes. I think I will use it. Let's use it. This could turn out to be pretty damn tough after all. Maybe even more than that. Okay, so... Brutality first, probably. Yeah, I think brutality first. Is that incorrect? Well, I don't know. Let's go for it. We are taking a lot of damage, so we shall see. We shall see. Left at 1 hit point. That is troublesome, actually, for this turn. I do want to kill it now, I think. That means wasting 2 energy from Clothesline, unless Discovery gives me something. Well, I guess we'll see. It's also a decent Blessing of the Forge. Yeah, it could be called for. I think since this fight went semi-bad, badly. I probably will be using that potion now. The problem is that the Mercury Hourglass is going to kill this orb. So is that a problem? It happens at the beginning. So I guess it's not actually a problem, not necessarily. But yeah, we are about to be in a world of pain. To put it politely. Yeah, it is tough. It is tough here. I think I will use the Blessing of the Forge. Might be unnecessary, but might also mean the difference between life and death. Okay, well, I suppose it's Reckless Charge and get that Rupture. Yeah, I suppose so. And now energy is an issue. I think I'll just Rupture and feel no pain, and the dual wield will just sit idly by. Observing. Alrighty. Yeah, that's the Hyper Beam. Well, nearly dead, but not dead. So I lose 1 HP, and now I get to see what the Curse of the Bell actually does. Gain 4 block. Okay, yes, it is gone. Okay, well, makes sense. Makes sense. I have to defend, right? Yeah. So I can't Heavy Blade. If I counted correctly. Always a possibility I don't count correctly. Cutting it close here. 6 HP left. Bloodletting is here. Clash is here. And the Havoc is going to hit something completely irrelevant as well. So don't play that, I guess. Ah, damn it. This might even be death. That is definitely a possibility here. So in order to play the Clash, I need to Bloodletting. Costing me 3 HP, plus 1 HP next turn, leaving me at 1. Is it worth it? Maybe? If I use Havoc, I get rid of something to make room for something else, so I guess... Since I kind of do need to kill it ASAP, it's not actually completely a waste. And I guess I will be putting myself on 1 HP and hoping for the best. Yeah, I don't know. Seems to me that that is how it has to be. I might be dead, but if that's the case, then that's the case. This is why Clash is problematic, to say the least. Well, let's go with that. Ah, Clash! Clash! No! Okay, well, it is at 59. And I am at 1. Did I kill it? Havoc is here again. I think the spot weakness is going to be a skip. So it's going to be Thunderclap and then Havoc. And if I hit the right thing, then it is dead. And Discovery can also save me. Actually, should I spot weakness? Yes, I should. Because of the energy situation. Right? I think so. Okay. Okay. Well, just my luck. To be honest, I'm not even bummed by that. But yeah, that was a mistake. Definitely a mistake. But that's hilarious on its own right. Yeah, I should have played the Discovery there. I knew I'd make a mistake picking that Havoc. Like I said, I'm not the best player of this game by any means, not even close. But yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. Bloodletting and Havoc. They have successfully dealt the killing blow. Well, I had fun at least. It's not a successful run, but I did have fun. Hopefully you did as well. Okay, probably will be doing a Silent and a Defect run, and we shall see how they go. Hopefully better than this one, but I won't complain if they fail as long as they're as funny as this one was in the end. But yeah, I should have realized that might have happened, but it didn't, or didn't occur to my puny brain that that might happen. If I had thought about it some more, then yeah, I would have realized that possibility. I need to take a look at the recording though to see what the chances were of that happening. They weren't high, I don't think. Yeah, well, anyway, that was... Yeah, should have played the Discovery there first. But yes, that's the Ironclad. That is defeat, but hopefully an amusing defeat. And hopefully we all learned something today. And hopefully that something was actually, I don't know, somewhat relevant to something. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.